It looks like we got a response. All right. So salute to Ticket TV. Salute to Kwame Brown. All right. Ticket TV was the first one that came out and say, yo, JJ Redick, you doing this, you were that, you were this. And say, how you gonna come at Deion? Right? And try to say that what just go watch my other videos, right? I don't feel like breaking it down, whatever the case may be. But Ticket TV said what he said. Then KB came back, and then KB did what he did. Gave him a left hook, a few jabs. Right, left, up, down, up, uppercut, and then just pretty much mollywopped them. Ding, 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 ding. Game over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit 10. Game over. The new heavyweight welterweight champion of the world. It's over. So now it seems like JJ Redick is doing a little moonwalking. Hee. Because he don't want that smoke. Hey, JJ, I told you the best thing you better do is boy, watch what you say. Because remember, you got a job. You're under company policy, so you probably can't say what you really want to say. And even if you say what you really want to say, boy, you don't want that smoke. Because, man, when KB get locked in, man, it hit a little different. It hit a little different. So we about to hear JJ Ray do a little moonwalking on his comment that he made about Deion Sanders. And then not only that, LeBron James came out the window and piggybacked off of JJ Redick. But let's hear from JJ Redick responding to Ticket TV and Kwame Brown.
I wanted to address one thing, and that's my own tweet. So the other night I tweeted out, I grew up in the NBA. The teams I was on, we had plenty of motivational speakers. Some of them I really took a lot from, and a few were impactful for our team. None of those talks were recorded, then posted to social media. What are we doing now? Is the locker room not sacred? And did not tweet it out necessarily for engagement, but certainly got a lot of engagement and a lot of people upset by what I tweeted out. So
yeah, one of those people was KB, and I know that this is a direct response to KB because I don't think you would have responded like this if it wasn't for KB. Because KB boy put you in that blender and mixed you up real good, boy. He sliced and diced your ass.
I just want to talk about this real quick before we welcome in Steve and Nikias. Look, a lot of people think I'm referring to Deion Sanders. I'm referring to Coach Prime. In some ways, yes, right? Because, his talk to the Philadelphia 76ers was posted to social, and I recognize that the 76ers didn't do that, right? That was Prime's people. The difference for me, first of all, I love what Prime is doing. I fuck with him hard. Like, he's awesome. Like, love it. Love it.
Oh, I love it. That boy over there moonwalking now. That boy over there moonwalking now, huh?
It's not a knock at Coach Prime. Let me explain the difference, though. Coach Prime is coaching college football. All right. I have no issue with him having cameras on him all the time. He's selling a program. He's selling a culture. He's trying to get his kids and his players NIL deals. He's trying to build the profile of Colorado football. Yeah. It's a totally different thing. You think about
Yeah. Basically, you saying everything that KB said. So I know that you heard KB because KB was the one that said pretty much what you just said. That Deion Sanders is giving these children a job, putting money in their pocket. His sons, everybody else. Because their sons are doing editing and uploading videos on YouTube, and they creating a very good name for themselves. And this could possibly land them, a gig somewhere else, So yeah, you better backtrack. Yeah. Seen that boy moonwalking, huh?
About the change in the landscape of how college programs approach social media. They are selling. It is a recruiting tool. I couldn't imagine when I was at Duke to have behind the scenes access all the time. There's cameras at Duke all the time, and they post everything on social. Like, that is the day and age we live in. There's no going back. We've opened up this box. There's no going back. I recognize that. I'm not even referring, I'm partially referring to the dinner speech that Coach Prime gave, but it's more about it's like Grant Williams in the huddle showing leadership, Jaylen Brown dribbling a basketball on the sidelines. I get it. We want content, but I make content. I'm in this. I know. Some things don't need to be posted. Some things there doesn't need to be a camera on. It's interesting because when I was having conversations with friends the next day, I kept using the word intimacy. And Nick Nurse yesterday, when we were doing our pregame meeting, he used that word. He talked about building trust with players, and he's like, I've spent a ton of time with them this summer. Obviously all September, now got a week of training camp, but I'm not at the point now where there's intimacy. And my question, and this is what I was trying to get to with my tweet, how do you build intimacy? Can you build intimacy if there's always a camera on?
Okay, I mean, I can see what he's saying, right? I can understand what he's saying, but you got to be careful what you're saying it about, right? Because why jump on the bandwagon on critiquing every single little thing Deion Sanders does and what he don't do, right? So you might want to be careful, right? Because we over here, we ain't, we nah, man, we standing up for the prime. Deion can't say and do what he really want to do, so we gonna do his dirty work. Yeah, we gonna stand behind prime time. So I can understand what you're trying to say. You know, not everything is supposed to be posted. I can agree with that for a certain, certain degree. But at the same time, it's great that they give us behind the scenes and a look into the locker room because a lot of us, don't never play college football, never play college basketball, never going to play a professional sports. So it's just good to see, what actually goes down beyond the football field or the basketball court. So I can understand what you're saying, but you gotta be careful who you're saying it about, especially when everybody else is trying to, you know, dog out Dion. Nah, we ain't gonna let you do it.
There's always a camera on in the locker room. What are you actually doing? If I don't want to like let the cat out of the bag here, but everybody's like, oh, JJ's so real, JJ's so authentic. I give you 90%. You think I'm giving you all 100% when the camera's on? There's not a person in the world that gives 100% when the camera's on. So how are you building intimacy if everything has to be recorded? If there has to be a camera in every single place? It's a challenge though, because all these teams, and I'm talking about professional sports here, all these teams, we've hired digital media teams. They have a job to do. I get it, and they do a great job. We have this obsession with Hard Knocks, Drive to Survive, all this stuff. Like I get it. There's stories to be told for sure. There also has to be moments within a team. Any professional athlete will co-sign that. There has to be a level of intimacy within a locker room.
I get it. I get what he's saying, but like I said, got to be careful. Now you learn to be very, you gotta watch what you say about Deion. We ain't gonna let that slide over here, man. Anytime somebody come out of pocket, we're gonna put them back in pocket. Anybody get out of line, we're gonna put them back in line. You just had to be one of them. So you learned a valuable lesson. All right? Don't come over here talking that jibber jabber. Focus on something else. All right? Let Deion be Deion. And that's how we rocking over here. Salute to KB for putting that pressure on JJ, making that nigga moonwalk. That boy moonwalking like, hee hee. Yeah. You better clear it up. It's your boy DMD. I'm signing out, y'all.